Hi, my soulful friends. Allison Prophet here. I am one of the organizers of the Soulful Entrepreneur Summit. Today, I'm so excited. I'm going to be joined by my fellow organizer, Amanda Mundo, and also one of our moderators, Gahrey. So, we're going to be doing Gahrey's Summit Speaker Spotlight interview. That's a mouthful. The summit takes place January 25th through the 29th, 2021. And so we're going to just spend a little bit of time here getting to know Gahrey a little bit better. And ready, Gahrey? We're going to dive right in.
Awesome. Let's do it.
Perfect. So let's start off with just having you share a little bit about who you are and what your business is.
Sure. Awesome. Thank you very much, ladies. I really do appreciate it. My name is Gahrey Ovalle. I am an author, activist, and entrepreneur. I focus on creating healing in communities of color. I do that through my writings, through business development, and through community building initiatives. And I do this through my for-profits and my nonprofit businesses.
That's amazing. And I'm so excited to have you as, our third moderator for the summit. And as you know, our summit is uniquely named. What does it mean to you to be a soulful entrepreneur, Gahrey?
Um, Being a soulful entrepreneur, it's for me, it's all about allowing my business to grow out of my heart and connecting that purpose to the heart of my client and those people that I help. It's really about honoring that sacred and vulnerable space that we now occupy together and creating opportunities and advocating for those people who need it most.
I love that. You know, Gahrey, one of the things that we talk about in this summit is the importance of just like authenticity and soulfulness, and then also just the importance of like fun and bringing fun into the business. And it's really, I can see you smile because I know you know what the next question is. But one of the things that we did in this whole process is we asked all of our speakers to share like what is their go-to song, the thing that kind of gets them going in their business. Um, and I think you were a little unsure about what to put here, and so I'd love for you to share what your kind of song is, your song choice was, and why. Because I actually really love your song choice, and you were like, I don't know if it goes with the vibe, and it's like, well, if it's your vibe, then yes, it goes with it. Just be authentic, be you. So, what was your song choice, and why is it your kind of your go to?
So for me, and we were talking about this a little bit, like I don't have a straight go-to, right? I generally listen to music in the background of things. But while I'm working, I generally tend to lean into classical. In specific, what's on my playlist right up front is Beethoven, right? Moonlight Sonata. The reason being is it's just very pensive and very reflective. And for me, it allows me to dive deeper into myself and find those solutions, not just for myself, but for others. I just love the introspection that music allows me to get into. And that's why I generally have it kind of just playing in the background as I'm writing, as I'm building, as I'm growing.
And that's really what music does, right? No matter what the genre, that's what it does for you, and it brings your business to life. That's what it's for. And no matter what music it is, seriously, it's a universal language. And I just love that. I love that introspective comment. That's beautiful. So Gahrey, I'm so excited to hear this. What are you excited about sharing at the summit during
Um,
your time?
During this summit, and I'm so glad I have a few opportunities to do so. You know, obviously as a moderator, as a presenter, as a panelist, um, but ultimately showing others how to create that lasting impact in their life and community, and how that's going to transform their business forever. You know, for me, it's all about creating a lasting culture because when you do that, man, you create these things that live long after you, and they provide help and assistance to so much more than you. And that's what I'm most excited about sharing with everybody who's going to be there.
Oh my gosh. I am just so excited, Gahrey, that you are sort of just part of this in this capacity.
Mhm.
Not only because I think, you know, when you start talking about like being a soulful entrepreneur, I think there is this sometimes this sense like, oh, that's like a female thing, right? Like that's for women. And the truth is like That's not true. It's for everybody. And so there was a very conscious decision that we made in bringing you into this. You have that soulful vibe. You have that reflective aspect that you bring into your work, and really even just like what you are doing through your work is really amazing and impactful. So what we're going to do next, we're heading into some rapid fire questions. Are you ready?
I am. Shoot away.
All right. Sunrise or a sunset?
Um, Sunrise. I'm an early bird.
Would you prefer mountains or beach?
It definitely, I love them both, but beaches all day, specifically Caribbean, right? In nature.
Perfect. Amanda, do you want to pick up the next two?
Sure. Okay, Gahrey, what's a favorite book you read in 2020?
2020 was so crazy. I didn't get a chance to do a whole lot of reading, right? I think everybody was just surviving 2020. But for me, it's probably, let's go Say It Loud. It's all great speeches on civil rights movement and African American identity. Even more so than reading the book, though, the book that I wrote in 2020, Unjustified: Where Have Our Black Leaders Gone? That's the one that really stands out for me.
Powerful. And what is your biggest takeaway from 2020?
Patience, perseverance. I think those two combined with community allowing us and helping us to get through those are the three things that were really became pillars for me throughout this year.
Wow. Um, Again, I can't say it too many times, not to be a broken record, but just so grateful to have you join us in this summit experience and just being a third party with Amanda and I.
Mm-hmm.
And so if you guys already have your summit passes, the three faces that you see here, we are your leaders through the summit experience. We are going to be part of the opening ceremonies and kickoff proceedings on January 25th together. And then on January 29th, on the wrap-up day, you'll see all three of us coming back together again to really close things up and wrap it up with a beautiful bow. And Gahrey is going to be doing a presentation on one of the all access sessions. And then he's also going to be moderating one of the days. So you're going to see all three of us throughout the entire summit. So we cannot wait for that. If you are watching this interview and you're like, what the heck is this summit thing? Click the link in the video description and go check it out. We are collecting all of these amazing humans that are going to just be bringing about all of this powerful knowledge, resources, and tools to help you have that soul aligned business to scale without losing yourself. And at the website, you're going to see that we've got free passes, and then there's also paid all access passes. So the description for what you get in each of the different pass types is on there. Whether you want to pay or not doesn't matter. We want you to come and be involved in some way. So thank you so much, Gahrey, for your time. Amanda, thank you for helping with just the summit and helping with this interview. All of you, we will see you soon at the summit.